welcome to my new stream, and here is it, my face reveal. So, we continue to level our shaman. I will play a hybrid one with enhancement shaman and restoration. Whatever is needed in the dungeon, if I need to play enhancement. In regular way I will play enhancement because it's a very cool DPS, and at the beginning is not just specific, but it's less with the spells and you don't have a lot of options because there is only auto attack rotation, buff, the shield one, and of course the everyone spell you need to use is only a shock ability, that's it. And for now it's for every shaman player who want to play a shaman at the beginning of the game. When you create your character, you will just say in your mind, oh my god, what is the enhancement? I got only auto attack, but it's not like that. You need to be a little bit patient just to obtain how you reach your levels, to obtain your spells, and you have a lot of opportunities to maintain your damage per second, of course. Okay, I don't need this. This is a very good start for your paladin or warrior. Also, the only good idea here in the TBC. Oh, there is a quest from this dungeon. Nice. By the way, at the very beginning in the TBC, the very good idea is to play and stack your stats with a haste rating and with a two-handed mace or sword or whatever else. Especially if you play paladin, it's a very brilliant idea because you can one-shot the mobs, and it's satisfying when you see you start the mob and you one-shot. If you have another character's main, and if you create your alt character, a paladin, of course, you can buy from auction house, or if you have some enchanter, you can get your items with a haste rating. You can enchant your items with a haste rating, and you will just see how satisfying it is to play paladin. For now, for my class, for enhancement shaman, I need to obtain right now only the attacks, and here I have a stone skin totem, which gives us like a reduction that damage that we take, and it's only 7 because it's the only rank 2 for now. And I will play to buff my teammates with this strength of the earth totem, which will give us 5 health. Of course, the totem is with the 5 health and the strength of your party members. But keep in mind, if in your party, your party will be with your casters, of course, you can bring the stone skin totem, because literally, if some guy like this play a mage and he doesn't need a strength totem, the strength only gives us attack power and a little bit of stamina. But if I give him the stone skin totem, that totem is a lot of effective, especially for the casters. For now I can play with the steering totem. I place it and in this situation I can play with the Fire Nova totem to make some AoE. Of course, the lightning shield always on. In the case if the tank loses the aggro, we can bring him like extra DPS and like extra damage. With this stuff, it's very good for one-shotting low-level mobs, but here for now I'm using the shield because that gives me some more survivability to survive in some case. If some mob attack me, especially elite ones, I can survive. The chance to survive are very good with a shield equipped compared to two-hand weapon. But when I unlocked the dual wield, it was a game changer for the enhancement shaman. That was I talking about on the beginning of the stream. That for now, just a second, I had this from the set. I can use this to off-spec if I go healer. He is the strength for the Earth Totem. As I see, we have a paladin, but he is a holy and mage. For the tank and me, is a good idea to use strength of the Earth Totem. This one it doesn't need some intellect, because if I play restoration, I get essential knowledge. That one gives us 1 point, is equal to 1% of our mana, and that's it. Okay, now let's focus on the game. We'll use a steering totem right now. It's always a good idea to attack the mobs from the behind. Okay, we're waiting for the second boss here. This boss is a little bit tricky, because if you don't pay attention when the goblins show, they can kill a lot of guys, because the blizzard. Because the blizzard show the loot from this boss right now, and a lot of people focus on the boss instead of this goblin, and a lot of people wipe. Like this warrior, he is good because he can bring the aggro. I have this dagger. I can equip this dagger to test my attack speed and to train, but I will be a shit in my DPS. This one. It's better because if I play healer, sometimes if we need with our teammate, I can maintain some intellect and spell power, of course, with a healing. Essential Fire Nova Totem, and bam. We need to know the right moment of that totem to put in the right time. That is the fundamental of the Fire Nova Totem, to exactly the same time with a lot of moment like this with a patrol appears stuck at, and to do some damage to increase our DPS overall. Okay, I'll use a lesser mana potion to obtain our mana, to have opportunities to use the shock spells abilities. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, the chest I have is 100 mana, so I will greet on this item because at the start I bought from the auction house, and it gave me a very nice start at the beginning with 100 mana. Is not a little job. It's a big job to have at the start mana. Also to mention something about the humanoids mobs are when they get at 5% of health, they run away. So we need to be careful if there is mobs behind them, and they can be run towards them and pull a lot of more mobs, and that means a wipe. Okay, the Death Mines is the first dungeon in the whole World of Warcraft universe, and the chances to wipe are less, but if you didn't practice well, you can wipe very easily. Okay, as I see, I get 46 skill from a dagger skill. Lightning shield, the Fire Nova Totem. Hey tank, come over here. Okay, nice. For this one, I need to bring a macro to start attack. Let me make a quick macro to start attack as soon as I press the shock spell ability, same as my rogue. Okay, this is the copper. I don't need right now so much, so he can mine that. Okay, let's make a start attack macro with I will use my earth shock. Okay, shock till deep, shock, start attack. Cast Earth Shock. Alright, cool. Let's replace the old one with the new one. Now I don't need to right click on every single mob, and that gives me a very smooth job when we're fighting. Okay. My spirit is quite good to obtain the mana, and I don't need to drink on every single fight after the fight. That is also a good start and good point. Let me just slay those mobs. There is a Fire Nova Totem again. Okay, in my future streams I will show a lot of tips and tricks how can you obtain more damage in your dungeon, how can you obtain very quick code making tips and tricks and something like that. You need to stay tuned on my streams, follow and subscribe of course, and watch my future streams. We can make a challenge for example for the next few or 4 hours, how much gold I can farm. Like that, on one of my first streams that I made a Nihao, the gold farmer story. My backpacks right now at the moment are a mess. I need after the dungeon to make space, more free space to my inventory. I have another characters with tons of gold, and that's why it doesn't care to sell those items for gold, because it's my alt character, and that's why I delete and doesn't care about the gold. Right now, stand for the Earth Totem to give a little buff to my teammates, but I think that on this boss I can use a Stone Skin Totem just to be sure if the tank loses the aggro from the boss. And the caster has a very low armor in their equipment, and their armor is of course on cloth, so 7 damage, 7 damage. It's something or nothing to reduce the damage. We're almost 17 minutes in this dungeon. How much bars I need to think? 6 bars until level 18. Okay, these goblins are a little bit boring, I will say, because they do damage all the time on the wall, like AoE dots. Okay, I'll drink right now my mana because my mana is almost at a 5%. Okay, right now, the right moment for the Fire Nova Totem. A Lightning Shield. In the future I can bring those buffs in the edit mode around here to maintain my Lightning Shield. But if I use Fire Shock spells and every shock ability, I will have a trouble with my mana, by the way. That guy, I like that guy because he cleared the wall area before we start the boss, guys. Here is another Strength of Earth Totem, here is another Fire Nova Totem, and I see that I have trouble with my hit rating, and okay, this is very close to vanilla WoW, because every single class have struggle with some stats, for example hit rating, critical, It's not like a modern expansion that you can one-shot the elite mob. That's why I like, and I will stay forever with the classic WoW expansions. And I'm doing this job like a propaganda to save the classic expansions, to Blizzard to bring TBC like era, like same as like vanilla, like classic era, to make a permanent server for the Burning Crusade and the War to the Lich King, one of my favorite. You can see by the t-shirt I'm wearing from the official Blizzard gear store. The t-shirt is amazing, I love that. This is my dress for my streams. Full mana. Okay. Let's new the ad. New ads. Okay, we are 100% sure that every single mob is cleared here, so we can kite the boss everywhere where we want. Yeah, this ring, by the way, is very powerful, and a lot of people, when they see first time, they are hyped. Oh my god, look, the 6th intellect, spell hit. And when they lose in the roll, of course there is a rule from the World of Warcraft. If they lose the item in the roll, they feel like a little bit depressed. Oh my god, look how beautiful item I lose. But after this is the trolls in the first run of Dead Mines, but after the first run, when they go the second, the third, the fourth run, and go on, and they will see, maybe, I think that this boss was dropping pants, yeah, and when they see us, the ring drop chance of the ring was 60% or 70%, and the drop chance from the pants are very less compared to this ring. The ring lose rarity, you know. Look, my roll, please want my luck right now. 98 of roll is such a big numbers. Nice. I have here one intellect ring will replace, because we lift from the combat, and I can replace my equipment, and I will have now a more chance to strike with my Earth Shock abilities, and very similar another abilities, of course. Okay, light shielding, I don't have mana for my light shield. Here we have a Tin Vein. This one I obviously need for my jewel crafting. I don't have a lot right now with my skill 47, but for this level is not bad. Okay, these mobs are not so important to be careful on this, because they are not elite one. Now if I don't have mana like this situation, all I need to do was auto attack. That's what I say on the beginning, was that is a little bit boring at the beginning of the journey of the leveling enhancement shaman. Okay, we have the gunpowder, and yeah, it's the time for the Fire Nova totem. As soon as the tank stack the mobs, I will bring here, I will put the totem here, strength of the earth totem, and bam 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 bam. Auto attacks, auto attacks, auto attacks, guys. As you see, guys, the mana drain a lot of faster because of the totems and the shock spells abilities. Okay, we get closer to that bolt. A lot of people are wiping on these stairs, on these bridges, because they are low levels and mobs they can pull, the chances to pull are very high. Also, I mentioned that these humanoids like this one, he will pull the back mobs here. When they get on the 5% of health, they run away in fear. Okay. He got our pull. But very good right now. Yeah. I'm wondering what will happen if this design of the dungeon was not in the cave, like Blizzard imagined to be outside in the really westfall, but in that time, in 2001, the softwares they're using and other things with the coding was a little bit advanced and difficult in that time to make an open world dungeon. And yeah, I need to drink the mana quick. Purge the frost armor of the mobs. I miss it. I don't know what was happening, but okay, very good. Studio Deramore. There is no reasons to bring AI in my streams, because I want to make a classic World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich when they will release. I don't want to have AI in my streams with AI views, with AI objects and something similar. I want a clear organic streams, specially made by me, not by the AI. Oh, I got the aggro on the boss. Now he will swipe the one-handed mace. With two one-handed axes. And on the last phase, when here the Mr. Smite will be on 30%, this is the last phase when he will bring the two-hand mace, a Mr. Smite. powerful mace. Shallowies. Okay, is that the interesting idea here is he hold the mace only for 2 or 3 seconds, it depends on the DPS, and there is a last phase of him, and this is the one item who every single DPS paladin wants. Okay, that has a nice boost with 11 strength and 4 agility. I think that a warrior already had it. Yes. Nice one. Nice one more. Alright. He range pulled the mobs, which was fantastic, because there is another mobs here who can bring us, in some cases, danger of wiping. Three more bars, still level 18. The fastest, I don't know how to say, the passive way to obtain and earn level fast is to spam at dungeons, but it's like a passive one, because then one of the repetitive method, because if you want a little bit dynamic method to level up is questing, because the questing show us to collect few eggs, kill few pores, slain one elite mob, and there is a lot of dynamic in the questing compared to dungeon, because if you spam the same dungeon again and again, it can be a little bit boring, but it depends which dungeon you will spam, because there is some interesting dungeons. For me, that means one of the good dungeons to spam, because it's not like I don't know, in the classic WoW I don't have some dungeons that are boring for me. Oh, nice one, mage. I pulled the one, it was my bad. I explaining too much, I speaking too much and playing a little. We need to focus on the game. Purge. Oh my god. The mana of the healer is almost low, but we got it. That was my bad, because I explaining to my fans of the Twitch and I'm not even focused on the gameplay right now. I need to be careful next time. Sorry guys, it was my bad. Cloth. I will destroy the lightning cloth because I haven't trained it already. This one I don't need spirit for right now. I will need this for my jewel crafting profession. Hello Rank, thank you for your comments, thank you for leaving a comment. and we can play together. I will teach you some tips and tricks, some glitches in the game, as I have recorded previously on YouTube. So just feel free to leave a comment, subscribe on my Twitch channel, follow my future streams, and we can play together. We can make a brilliant friendship, especially here in World of Warcraft, because the World of Warcraft is like me, is like a social media with the engine, with a game. Okay, fire no totem, buff up, I think shield. Here is the cool tips. Oh, I forgot to drink mana. It was too late, but let's get some mana. My teammate will make some mana again because he is a mage. He is the epic mage. I don't need it. Well, drink mana right now. The tank is a little bit rushy, but it's good to have some rushy tank, because let's heal him. Let's give him a gift of Naru. Just to be honest, the warrior have done a very good DPS and damage down because he using a thunderclap, cleave, rats, and he don't need to care about the DPS maintain. Hey guys, one after this. Okay, stay here. We need to stay here if we are just for these mobs. We need to stay here because if some low level characters, if they stay, for example, here, they can pull very easily the mobs and the boss. That's the problem. A lot of people is missing and forget. They stay here instant to here. So that's how a lot of people in the past wiped here because of this boss, and until they get on the wheel, the whole team has killed by those 3 guards and the boss. Okay, let's go. Nuke boss first. Fire Nova Totem again. We need to focus on the boss because boss do the exact same damage as the ads. This is the nice mage and Ulok stuff over here. I'm telling my friend to... Oh, I think that he maybe already have it. Let me see. What the fuck, he had a critical. We need to stun this at maybe around 53% of the health for the second as to don't come. To stop by killing the ads. As first, but I will nuke the boss. The Wuluk is really good. He had a good damage. And DPS, of course. Yeah, if we focus on the ads, the boss will be more and more risky to kill us all. The ads is not a big problem like is the same Edwin. I will need this one. It's a brilliant upgrade because 6 agility and 3 stamina. 2 more agility on this item and 3 stamina. Grats me. Technically, I doesn't need to roll on this item because I cannot use it yet until level 20. But why not? If I doesn't have luck with my rolls next time, I will already have this item and I don't need to care about in future about this item. Agility and strength is good for the beginning of the journey of the enhancement shaman. Also for the rogues. Rogues are very good for agility and strength in vanilla WoW. Of course, it's not like Wrath of the Lich King only with agility. Doesn't need this item. I already have it. Bang. Here we go. Level 18. Thank you. Let's clear this one if you want for more XP. Thank you. Yeah, the only problem in the WoW community is there is very less of people who want to clear a wall chest in dungeons because they want to skip only bosses for the loot, but in my opinion it is very good to clear the whole dungeon instead of skipping one boss, the second boss, the third boss, and they lose tons of experience. Because Blizzard have added rest mobs inside the dungeon to have chance to get more XP. Not just like few bars, but more than 5 bars. And that's the mistake that a lot of people do, is by skipping a lot of mobs and losing tons of XP. That's why Blizzard technically add these mobs here, not just mobs on the boat and the cave. They add it for the players to have good option for the XP farm. That's why Blizzard do the and add the trash in every single dungeon and every single expansion in World of Warcraft history. Okay, Anniversary. Do you want to do again? One tip for me: if you wanna do a quick and want to spam the same dungeon, I can give you a tip. While you have the tank and the heal, if you're DPS for example, and if you want to continue spamming the dungeon, and before the healer and tank didn't lift from the dungeon, you need to ask them if they want to do the dungeon again, because the chances to find healer and tank after the moment healer and tank leave is they take too long to find healer and tank. That is also a rule in World of Warcraft. When you forming a dungeon, always the problem is the healer and tanks. Because this is the Europe time and it's almost for 10 minutes it will be 5 AM. That's why is the problem. There is no active people and players at the moment. Let me see. There is only Gulog assigned for the dead mines. But there is a priest, there is a warrior. Okay, mage, fine. DPS. There is one DPS in the LFG section. Invite the Gulog. The Summoning Stone. Where is our healer went? In the Twilight Shore. Okay, I can heal right now. Just find DPS. I'll try to heal. To save time. Right. Nice. Let's summon the Warlock. He already separate one summon. What the fuck? 3 summons. He's already summoned. Lock, did you get a soon? Oh, I'm blind, he's here. Okay. All here. I don't know why this priest summoned him again. He confused me literally. Okay. Mage. want to. I love how Blizzard made the time synchronization. It's almost 5 AM, the sunrise will come. This, guys, is how the sunrise looks in Westfall. Look at this. Look at this moon. The sun is not appearing yet. Need some time for the sun. And I love for the new client of the game how they made visual effects when you look at the sun, the sunlight have come to you. They improved the visual quality of the game a lot compared to the original TBC client. And in the future YouTube videos I will make a video some things that Blizzard miss in the game, in the client. They had a lot of glitches and a lot of little bugs, but you can see the video in my YouTube channel. I will make and edit and record a video, of course, what they need to fix in the client to be perfect, same as the TBC Classic in 2021. Before 5 years they got a very good client compared to now. Now when the loading screens are slower, the game can freeze and something like that. I don't know what Blizzard meant with that, but they need to improve that until the Wrath of the Lich King comes out. While we're waiting, let's kill some mobs. There is a tip: if you want to don't be AFK, 4 XP is more than nothing. Let me see the mage is here. Okay, sorry, caps. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, no more wasting of time, let's go again. Every Alliance player, because if you play the Horde, unfortunately that mines is so far away from the Kalimdor and a lot of Horde cities, and they can hardly reach that mines. They need to travel a lot, same as Alliance. If we want to go a Shadowfang Keep, we need also to travel a lot until we reach the northern parts of the Eastern Kingdoms. Because if we had a Grief on the Fly Plats, it's not same as the Horde, because the Horde fly paths are limited here to reach the dead mines compared to the Alliance player to reach the Shadowfang Keep. That's why we see very less Horde players doing dead mines. It's not same as Wrath of the Lich King. We got a dungeon teleporter. We can port in and port out in the middle of the dungeon, and it's a lot of the game changer in the whole game perspective of the game. It saves a lot of time till we reach the dungeon. Here in the TBC we have another fantastic idea with the summoning stones. There are no more meeting stones like in Vanilla WoW, because in Vanilla WoW a lot of players, in my experience when I started in 2019, when Blizzard first made a project in the classic WoW, when there is a lot of people in the colony and a lot of people think that is the same as like retail, that they can be summoned in the front of the dungeon, or a lot of people who played Wrath of the Lich King in the private server, they thought that they can be summoned in the middle of the dungeon same as the Wrath of the Lich King, but it's not. You need to travel. The meeting stones in the vanilla WoW is not for the summon, it's for the meet until all players of the group are here, and to start go, for example, like death mines, to start clearing the way to the dungeon entrance. And only good thing in TBC is they changed the meeting stones from meeting to summoning stones. And for example, if 2 players have already reached the dungeon, they can summon others, and it's also a game changer. Okay, for now I'm the healing's back. I'm the level 18 and I don't have opportunities right now to change the spec with the talents. All I need to do is to change the items only. Okay, let's skip this one. We can skip them till the another mobs come. We'll be here. I think the dungeon was not reset. Go out and reset. By the way, I think that mobs outside are reset also with the position. Oh, the mage. He doesn't understand English language very well. WC, a WC. Wheeling. Wheeling covers. Joke. It was a joke. He need to return to reset the dungeon. Okay, 100% mana. The new hands that I got previously. Wait, he stays still. Back. Waist. Pants, health or hand or intellect. Now I will have a more intellect to be a healer. I will replace this bag, I will delete it because this is my old character and I don't need gold to sell. Chest. Okay, this chest I don't need technically because it's a 7 intellect. This equal to 70 mana and I don't need. Okay, this guy have the add-on for the NIC, because with the NIC add-on he can reset the dungeon even if some player is inside. Yes, you are now the lead. That's it. The NIT add-on is perfect because if someone is AFK and we need to reset, like this example, he can reset it even if some guy is already inside. Okay, let's focus now with the healing. Let me put him on focus. I will put the lightning shield on myself to do few damage. The warrior is level 21, so he can maintain the tanking like previous run. He do the exactly smooth run with the tanking over the whole dungeon. Okay, good. Just to ask him, tank, can you clear more ads for extra HP? For extra XP? Stone skin totem. Oh, sorry, that was my. Every time I got confused with my key bindings because with Shift and Z I got the strength of the Earth totem, and with the Shift and X I got the Stone skin totem. Just a second, okay, no problem. No problem. Keyboard error. Keyboard? What does that mean? A keyboard option. A micro crystal. This gnome mage has a fantastic name, a micro crystal. Day and night. Some characters and some players have a very interesting names for their characters. Oh, let me do this. I got nothing special, dollar on sharp. This is the one of the common items in the game. Common food items. Let's get focus over the healer. As a healer I need to be more focused over the tank. I will put here a Fire Nova Totem to help for AoE. But until the Fire Nova Totem activates, the mobs are down. That's why I mentioned previously that you need to aim for the right time for the Fire Nova Totem, because if the mobs are below 50% of HP, is a more chance they get down before the Fire Nova totem activates. Nice. The Fire Nova totem activates in the right time. Three stamina. Okay. There is the heals. I got the 15 mana drinks. Here is the warrior tanking routine. Charge Thunderclap Cleave, charge Thunderclap Cleave, or charge Thunderclap Thunder Armor, charge Thunderclap Heroic Strike. Oh, there is a veins. Copper vein, copper tin. I need this for. Okay. Let me just put him a Gift of Naru, which give him a heal over time. HOT. 32 experience per mob is not bad. Oh, the defense skill is increased by 82 and the dagger skill is increased by 86, nice. I love the character progression at the beginning in the classic WoW expansions and the vanilla WoW. Even if the one skill point matters in the game, it's not like newer expansions that even if the 100% of skill doesn't matter because you can one-shot the mobs. In the retail WoW is a little bit difficult in the mythics dungeons, the mythics rounds, mythics raids. But in the classic WoW we don't have that option. We have option to clear the classic dungeons and the classic iconic raids like Blank Temple, Mount Hyjal, Karazhan. Karazhan was one of my favorite raids in the whole TBC. The Ulduar, of course, from the Wrath of the Lich King. We got a really fantastic secrets, as the patch name was the Secrets of Ulduar. This is the non-elite mobs. So let's bring a Fire Mana totem here. Fire Nova totem, sorry. Nice. Nice. 30 seconds until the Gift of Naru is the line of sight, okay. Let me heal him. Right now I got a good items for healing, because if you don't have good items for the Restoration Shaman, it can be difficult to heal, because at the low levels and the very early levels of the Restoration Shaman, at the first dungeons, you can have a bad experience with the healing, because you only got one healing spell, it was a healing wave. And as I said, for the Shaman, the only good spec for the beginning and to start leveling, more easy to play is Elemental Shaman, because Elemental Shaman you got I don't know how to say, very soft spells. It's not like enhancement or restoration, only one spell to rotate. The restoration shami compared to another heroes like priest, for example, the priest have a shield on it, healing over time and something like that. And from the start of the game, if you play a priest, oh, the patrol is here, guys. Let me drink a lesser mana potion just to be sure to have enough mana to maintain my heals on it. Okay, let me heal this dude here. Also, the good combination to start, if you have some friends, for example, the good combination to tank and heal if you play a restoration shaman is paladin, because Peli has a lot of survivability and spell to escape deaths from the dungeon. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now I got 6 cold milks. Yeah, I need to drink. I need to obtain one more. Okay, it's fine. I got I got 35 of mana drinks right now. Nice, Defias miners. Let's clear all. Fire Node Totem is the right time to activate and do massive damage. Nice. Nice one. Nice. Nice one. Nice. There is a one elite mob here. I can put a Fire Node Totem to help with the damage. Cool. Okay, let me drink some mana right now. By the way, I love how the game was designed. This game is made with a lot of passion. When the Blizzard CEOs made like Chris Madsen, who made the map of Azeroth in 90s, and I love how they create the game. You can play with hours and hours without get boring with the game. Also, the game is a pretty addictive game. How the artworks from the game, how they put the mythology. It was a massive masterpiece from the Blizzard. Okay, cool. Now, here is the stage from the dungeon when there is no Defios miners, and we start to encounter with more elite mobs. I love the design from the dungeon, because this dungeon is made from the Warcraft 1 in the second or third mission from the humans campaign, when you need to kill some ogres, some Uzis. In the Warcraft 1, they introducing a death mines, but it's not officially and technically like a dungeon. But in the World of Warcraft game, they officially made this dungeon as the first dungeon of the whole game. Fantastic. Okay, got some linen cloth, let me drink some mana. Also, from this dungeon you can get from the pirates the first companion in the game, that is a carrot. Just look, guys, how unique and cool the carrot like this companion look like. By the way, in the future streams I will teach you some very important collectible things in the game you don't miss until the release of the Wrath of the Lich King, because with those things you can get a Feast of Strength achievement, which will make your account and character more unique compared to another guys, because in the game there is another method, another work here, that you can flex with another players, that you have something in the game that while another characters or technically players in the game that doesn't have that item. For now I will pass this item. First thing, that I don't have free bag slots. The second thing is I have a very good bag from the last boss. Let's give the tank some heals. Just tanky, please don't die. Don't die, please. I will give you heals. Don't ask in totem, just don't die, please. Searing totem I will help with the DPS. Now it's time for the goblin. Just ignore the loot and focus on the goblin. The Searing Totem was the first who hit the boss, and that's why he get aggro, my totem get aggro before the tank gets. By the way, Snit do some more damage compared to the mechanic while he is in the lumber master. Taskmaster X. And this is also good X for the warriors. And we get a good fat loot here. Just 2 items at the same time from the boss, which was brilliant. But we don't need in the first dungeons of the game to get a fat loot, we need in the raids to get some fat loot and better luck, of course. In some words, World of Warcraft is like casino, is like gambling. You need to struggle with a lot of luck just to obtain and win some item, to get some item in the game. Let me put here a Fire Nova totem. Yeah, bro, I put the Fire Nova totem before you mentioned me. Fire Nova totem again, that's a mana potion. Okay, I'll give this guy a gift on a room to help the heals over time. Good. Let me interrupt your fireballs, mage. I'm afraid to purge these ones because I need mana. I don't know what the situation can be. Okay, this is the clutch situation. While the mana is at low point. Let's see, guys, will we survive this clutch situation when the patrols came from behind? And yeah, we survived. GG's. Nice. Something this dungeon can be tricky because if we have lost is like previous situation with these mobs here, and the patrol came out from behind. It had been a little bit tricky because the chances to wipe are very high. But I love how we survived in this clutch. I don't care for my inventory right now because I'm more focused to stay the tank active and come with us to play more and more spam of this dungeon. This is another cool trick to do that because you can do and farm XP more way faster than search the new tank. You finish the dungeon and search for another new tank, finish the dungeon and search for another new tank. It can be more, yeah, it takes some more and more time to find new tank for each dungeon, and that's why you need to communicate with players, especially for the tank. And if you don't have healers, for the healer, just to save time, to farm exactly the same dungeon more and more times. If I don't know a totem, it will activate in the right time. Nice. Good. GG's, guys. I'm drink mana. Also, I'm afraid sometimes to put the totems until I get some better items, especially for intellect, because I'm afraid if I lose some mana and I don't have enough mana to heal and handle the situation. By the way, look at this! Tanky, rushy tank. Don't worry tank, I'm here to watch your back, but don't be rushy next time. Also in these clutches the priest is very cool because he can be like a extra healer, like off heal. He also got a shield, which is the very important thing to maintain the situation in the ratio between the tank and healer. Shadow Gem. I will use this for my jewel crafting, guys. I need it because I literally need. It's not a ninja loot, it's not a ninjing, obviously. Let me put here Stone Skin Totem. Oh, sorry. I always confuse me with my key bindings. I need to replace the Stone Skin with a Earth Strength Totem. Nice. Lost, get lost. Because there is a chance to pull the mobs below. I will auto attack to reach my dagger skills. Also, guys, if you play a shaman, you need to do a weapon training. Well, you need to read the situation first, if it's all clear, and if it's possible, just do the auto attacks on the mobs when the tank is on full HP and you don't need to take a stressful situation while you heal the tank. You can do the auto attacks on the mobs just to reach some weapon skills, and if you have another weapons in your inventory, when you get some good and enough skills of your weapon, you can switch another weapon to get your skill, because when you're questing and from the quests, if you got some new and better upgrade for your current weapons, you can use it instantly and you can do damage instantly. Otherwise you need to do the training to train the skill over the weapon again and again until you get some enough weapon skill to do some damage. But this in these cases is for warriors, for example for enhancement shamans, for rogues, for paladins, as I'm playing right now, the shaman. Look, the dagger skill to 87. the way, if you play TPS and if you want to do this method, and if some people in the dungeon want to do the dungeon quickly, just don't do this method, because you can get other players very frustrated because you don't do damage in the dungeon. What the fuck? They will say you will do 0 DPS, do some damage and something like that. And if you think that there is people like this, don't do this method with a training skill. If you read DPS, of course. If you're shami heal like me, or of course if you are with the priest and you got some dagger, you got some mace. In some cases do this, because when you will do quests, and when you will get out of mana, and when you don't have anything to do, just to auto attack the target. That will help a lot. Instant of healing, do the heals. And when you will not be in dungeon, when you will be questing, this will be a huge problem when you get out of mana in some cases, and when you need to strike the target with a weapon. You know, there is some very little things to... a lot of people don't pay attention on these little things and details, but if you think carefully, even if the low detail can help you to save your life in some clutches. Nice pull. There is no other ads pull it. Let me maintain my weapon skill, because I see that the tank is a level 21 and he can handle the tanking good right now. But in some cases, like before 10 minutes, when the petrol came us behind, just don't do this method. Be careful about that, because in WoW a lot of situations are smooth, chill, until some mob like humanoids, they can run away and pull another mobs, while in our teammates are with very low mana, a healer don't have mana, and that can be resolved as a wipe. So be careful in these situations. And of course, if you play in the hardcore, I don't recommend to do this. Just be 100% focused on the tank, on the whole important group of the party, like priest and another guys in the from your teammates. Just be careful in the hardcore with the fight. Don't pay respect other players to you. Let me drink mana from the mage. As soon as we have the mage, I have unlimited mana drinks, and in this case I don't need to maintain my weapon skill. I need to be more focused on the tank. Let's put a fire mana totem, let's put a stone asking totem, just to save some defenses over the cycle attacks. Okay, cool. The Goblin Foundry. Of the best blacksmiths goblin in the whole Azeroth. They hiding in the dead mines, they have a brilliant foundry here. Let me put a Fire Nova totem. This is the best foundry of the goblins. Of the bad goblins. Of course. Oh my god, the tank is not focused. But don't worry. Don't worry. Nice. Let me drink some mana. A break. My mana is almost at a zero. Okay, here let me put a Fire Nova totem. Uh-oh. The tank has lost the aggro. The Warlock stole the aggro. He need to be more chill. Let's give the tank a gift of Naru. Don't worry, tank. As soon as I got the priest, you'll be safe because he showed you, he off-heals you. Now I got this ring, as I said in the previous run. Everyone when came first in that mine will be excited for this ring. Wow, look this ring! And when they lost in the roll, they can get confused and sad over his luck. But when he will came again, and when he will see again that the ring is very frequently in the drop chance, the exciting from the ring that you see the ring will be lost immediately. Okay, we just cleared the Goblin Foundry. Kind of item is this? This is for engineering. Ooh, for one skill I cannot take the silver ore, because the silver ore in the game is a very rare ore. You can see very less around the Azeroth. It has a very less spawn chances. Okay, let me heal myself just to don't die. Stone Skin Totem, Fire Nova Totem, and yeah, he's down. That's why I don't want to put the Fire Nova Totem over the fight. Care, Patrol, guys. I think that this will be a wipe. Okay, let's clear the ads as I can. ads. Let me get some loss if I can. I don't care for the reparation because on the lower levels are not so expensive to repair your equipment. Yeah, as I said, the tank was a little bit rushy, but it's not a problem. No worries. No worries. Now will be a little bit smooth because we can clear smoothly, yeah, even the patrol. We clear a lot of miners who will confuse the tank maintain with the aggro. Good. The tunnels in the dead mines. Oh my god, this sound in the background, guys. Let me just increase the volume. The North End. I don't know why this music in the background reminds me of Northrend, but it has some brilliant music. The Blizzard can't miss, and they're champions and so OG with the music production in the World of Warcraft territory, especially in the classic WoW. They had a very fantastic and with music with emotions, guys. Because this game is not just a game, this game is a totally life experience with a tons of emotions, nostalgia. Oh, I forgot to mine these veins because I see the silver vein. I need only one skill. Nice! Now I can mine the silver veins and the silver ores. I'm a little bit satisfied with the silver because on this character it will be my first silver ore that I will mine it. The wall ore from me. Well, let me just see. Flask of which item to clear. Oh, I forgot to put this finger. Let's delete this finger out because I can make unlimited fingers like this because I'm jeweler. Warlord bot. Bear in mind this one. The tenor. Failed attempt. Oh, my inventory is full. In World of Warcraft Classic you have limitations with the backpacks and your inventory is full. You will hear this warn message a lot. Your mana is low, inventory is full. Guys, and this. Tank is AFK, but wow. Lame shock. Can I interrupt? Let me give you a gift of Narum, mate. Okay, we clear the patrol. Ah, damn it, patrol. They interrupted me in the middle of mining. Corestone. Let's make a space in my inventory for the corestone. Frosted stone. Sacrifice this mana drink. Okay, let me volume down the background music because I love to play the background music especially from the game. It gives me some chills, it gives me some relaxation. Nice. Oh my god. The Earth Shock cooldown is 6 seconds, so I need to be careful on which guy I will use the Earth Shock spell. Let's rest the Woolock. I think the second one. Let's kill Goblin. Extra XP. I love how this tank listened to me about with mob killing, to kill everything, to kill everywhere, to kill every single mob in the dungeon. Let me mine this one. Because a lot of tanks are, I don't know how to say, if they are lazy, if they are busy and wanna do the dungeon as soon as possible, and that's why they skip a lot of the mobs and trash in the dungeons. But he cannot think that he lose a lot of XP if they skip the trash and wanna do only bosses in the dungeons. If you're level 70 like Slave Pants, skip Heroic, you can skip the dungeon, but during the leveling to skip there is no point to skip the mobs and the trash from the dungeon, because how much skip and how frequently skip the mobs, that much and that frequently you will lose and will be slower in your progress of your leveling your character in the game. My mana is beautiful. I have now 1000 mana, which is good. Love that. I see that another casters had more than 1000 mana. Nice. I think that this zone is cleared. Patrol. But here. Patrol here. Let's stay focused right now. I'll put my Stone Skin totem here. Let's put Fire Nova totem here. Let's put Gift of Narum. Let's give him heals. I'll have a bit of DPS here. I will put a Searing Totem just to be sure that my Searing Totem will kill him. I need to save the priest because he can shield. Fugue, dog, 1 hour. Okay, in my past stream, when I healed this dungeon and when I did it the first time from this character, this dungeon, I do as a healer. I had struggling because of my items. I don't have a lot of items with intellect. What that means? That means that I don't have a lot of mana, and in this situation I cannot handle for example, this fight. That's why intellect is so important when you play a healer, and focus on the intellect to increase your mana. More intellect, more mana. That means that the longer can handle the heals in the fights. Look how beautiful it is. Now I have enough mana even to rest the dead players. Okay, it's time to mana drink. And this one takes a little bit more than we expected. Go. We have full mana. Let me mine this. I almost forgot the silver vein because of the situation. tank is a little bit rash. He's a rushy tank. Let me give you a gift of Naru. To mine this brilliant silver. Okay. Oh. Let me just leave you. I last hit you. Drank 24. By the way, I saw that you comment me in my past streams. Thank you for the support, mate. I appreciate every kind of comment, subscribe, follow. Thank you guys for every of you who will follow my channel and who will subscribe to my channel. Okay, it's time for the Fire Nova totem. Oh, I didn't expect that the tank will take charge. And I just put the Fire Nova totem at the beginning of the door. Well, the tank was charged forward. Don't worry, tank. Another tactic while I'm healing is I let the tank to get below 40 to 30% of his health, and just to don't be so rushy as a lot of tanks us. Because this tank is pretty good with his level. The level scales from the dungeon is very good for his level, but some low level tanks who are a little bit rushy, I let them to get below 40 or below 30% of their HP, and when I will start to heal them. Because if I get them always on the 100% of the HP, they will continue and they will constantly rush and rush and rush until we wipe, like we wipe in this run of the dungeon. That's why we wipe, because the tank is very rush. And that was a RNG with a petrol. He pulled the mobs in the middle of the patrolling of the AnniversaryWraths, and that's how we died. I'm supposed to do a Fire Nova totem here. In these cases, I need to bring the tank health more than 50%, because I see that the mobs can critically hit them. Oh, our mage left from the party. he got the wall armor red, that's why he left. Okay, no worries. Okay, what's the plan now? Welcome to World of Warcraft Brothers, where a lot of peeps are different, with different personalities, and some guys are more patient, some guys are a little bit patient, and if in my experience in the past, when the TBC came out, when the vanilla came out, the people are more patient compared to these times. With a few waves and a few fails, people leave, people don't want to continue. In other words, they don't have enthusiasm in themselves. Yeah. Let me see. There is a level 16 and there is a level 18 priest healer. If you want, I can continue as a damage. I told him because a lot of priests are solo heal in their spec, and if the leader want to invite him, and I can change my items to continue as a husband. No, they got me wrong. No, you got me wrong, man. I said for the not for the mage. The healer is still available in the LFG. Get there. Okay, let's continue as a 4-man. It will be a little bit slower, but in this case we will get more experience, because the experience will not be divided to 5 peoples, it will be divided with the 4, which means more XP. At least we are at the end of the dungeon, so it's not a big problem. We can do this with the 4 peoples at least. The priest is level 17, the warlock is level 22, so it's not a big problem, for my opinion. I don't care for these items. By the way, another gold making tips if you don't have a friend, if you don't have someone to help you. If it's a first character, just take the auto loot, the faster auto loot add-on, and loot as soon as possible every single items and sell on the vendor, because you can make more gold of it. Nice. But there is a priest heal in the LFG. Already there is a priest heal in the LFG. I don't know what is in his mind. Okay, never mind. We can nuke these guys. For Mr. Smite, I will be a hybrid. I can damage if I can. So it's not a problem. There is a Mr. Smite. Okay. I'll put a Searing Totem. I don't want to miss with the Fire Nova Totem. Let's heal the tank. Let's give him a gift on a room. I will use a Fire Nova Totem here. In some cases, to use the totems in the middle of the healing is very risky, because the tank can be critical hit by the boss and we can wipe. That's why I don't want to use a lot of totems. As soon as I get more levels, we got a lesser mana potion here, which is a good to handle with this fight. Okay, let's give him a gift of a room. Okay, phase 2. He will swap 2 axes one-handed, and the last phase he will swap the 2-hand mace. Now it's time for the last phase with Mr. Smitey Mighty Hammer. Let me see the pants. With a Force Spirit is a good, because if I lose some mana in the middle of the questing, as I play it with I don't need swords, because Shaman cannot wield a sword. It's a good to use a spirit in the middle of the questing if you play Enhancement Shaman, because if you play with the Earth Shock spells, it can maintain your mana to don't drain so fast, so you don't need to drink mana on every single or any, even in the every second mob as you killed. So that will be fantastic as an Enhancement Shaman to doing some spirit. You don't need to use mana jinx so often, and that's it. Okay, do the range pool tank, please. This part here of the dungeon can be so risky, and it's a little bit tricky with the range pulls. Okay, let's train. I know if the tank do the single target, as a healer I can train my weapon skill. Nice. 89 of my weapon skill is such a good with my dagger. I need to obtain some weapon with intellect to have more mana, but with this mana level is not so bad. I had more than 1000 mana, so I can handle the heal in the longer fights more often. Let me see. Okay. Go. Don't need to sorry to us tank. Let me get down the parrot. Okay, it's time for the fire mana totem. It's time for a gift of Naru to the tank. I get 300 HP. Like that back to save my life, guys. Let's get back. A lot of swords here in that mines. If you play rogue, there is a lot of opportunities to upgrade your gear because the health potion. Let me think, what can I destroy? It was a common boots. I don't really need those boots. This is my not. This is my old. So let's go. I will pull as a healer. Let's go. Let's destroy the pirates. He's a Europe time zone. It's almost 7 at the morning, so it's normal for a lot of players to be sleepy at this time. Yeah, pull like that. It's time for the Fire Nova totem. Two guys. Better than nothing. I love the race call ability from the Draenei with a gift of Naru. It's fantastic that give us some interval with the healing cover time. I'll pass. If I want some gold, I can get from my main character, and we can make another session with a Nihao of the gold farming story. The primals are very brilliant idea and way to get a lot of gold. I don't need this as enhancement. I had a better from my Defia set. Okay. I don't understand why the tank is something like he is afraid to make a pull. Here is the risky situation of our fight. I need to give him a good heals here. A tank. I also love the priest that make a shield over the tank. Let's give the healer gift of Naru. Now he got a fantastic interval with a healing cover time. It's a very good in some clutchy situations. I don't care my mana. For my mana, I use some mana pots. I can imagine if this is the hardcore situation. I don't think that the tank will make a big pulse like this. Now I'm out of mana, guys. Be careful. Oh, let me destroy this pirate. At least I have some HP. The end. The tank leave from the party. Maybe he is a little bit sleepy right now. There is another. So I need to save myself. I'm going to bed. Okay, I will heal myself. There is a tip, if you wipe in the hardcore, you can hide here, wait at this guy to attack us, and we can hearthstone, so you can avoid to be lose your character in the hardcore. Okay, I leave too. Let's focus to clear our inventory because it's mess. It's a total mess. I don't have idea anymore what to destroy because I don't have another common items that I can destroy, that even if I doesn't care about that. But for my Juling, let's smell the coppers to make some brilliant skill over my jewel crafting. Okay, the most important thing, that Malachite, Shadow Gem, Tiger Eye, I'll bring in my bank. Also, I'm a collectioner in the World of Warcraft and I want to save all of my items that will give me some unique designs, like the scout shield from the Draenei. If you destroy this item, this shield, you can make a new character from the Draenei and you can mail over your main. So it's not a big deal, but with this item, this is from the quest from the Red Line and Woods in the Elven Forest, and I don't want to lose it because there is a lot of guys who doesn't even care for the items with a unique design and they just destroy the item, but it's not a good idea to destroy every single item just to make a free space. Just save like Aqua Quintessence. That item is useful for doses in the Molten Core, but if you destroy the item before Wrath of the Lich King, you will not get the Fist of Strength achievement, the 5th element, which you know, guys, one item can lead you to the one achievement in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. So be careful which item you will destroy and which item you will keep in your bank. So keep in mind, there is a lot of links on the Wowhead, on the Icy Veins, a lot of World of Warcraft forums, and can tell you which item to keep, which item and for what it can be used. And look, I can show on my rogue character here, I can show you which items I'm saving in the future for Wrath of the Lich King expansion. When the expansion came, I can tell you exactly which item is good for the unique style for your character and which items you can destroy, because we don't know what will happen in Wrath of the Lich King expansion, guys. Maybe they can add a transmogrification to transmog all items And when the TPC starts, and I see from the quests that there is a lot of unique design, like axes, sword, there are spectral swords, there are spectral axes with a lot of lighting, with a lot of visual effects. Just take that items with that unique design, because if Blizzard if they mind to add some transmogrification section in the Wrath of the Lich King, because originally it's introduced in Cataclysm, but if the Wrath of the Lich King Anniversary made a option to transmog our items, it will be a game changer and a lot of people can destroy their items. And I'm not sure if the database can save that they had that item or already destroyed. That's why I keep in my bank. Just a second, guys, to reach the bank. Also, I will make streams with epic gold farming with the primals, the fire primals, and in the background I'm using Nihao sound from the Nim to make some interesting vibes of the gold farming. That song Nihao is about a gold farmer who was Chinese and worked as a gold farmer during the Burning Crusade in 2007, and that's how the song became more popular. So guys, this is the Aqual Quintessence and Eternal Quintessence. I'm using this Eternal Quintessence because I can dose the bosses multiple times before Wrath of the Lich King came, and if I want to farm a Molten Core I can even do more and more, but be careful with the Aqual Quintessence. This is a single use and you can use one time and that's it, boom. If you use it one time you can destroy your item, and I don't know how database on Anniversary Realms work, because we cannot be 100% sure if they remember your item history or they not, so keep in mind. Also sorry, for the necrotic rune, I saved the necrotic rune because when the second Scorch invasion will be introduced during the Wrath of the Lich King, for the introducing of the Naxxramas, of course, it's the one of the most epic events, the Scorch invasion. I saving these crystals for the second Scorch invasions, and also there is a item sets of the first Scorch invasion. Let me just give me some second to find it. Here is it. There is a 3 items: the hands, chest and the wrist. This is from the first Scorch invasion. You can see from all the things add-on that this has been removed from the game, and that items is most important, and I am focusing first for these items to obtain. Also the Lord Blackfoot's blade, I farmed it in the Sholomans, but when the second Scorch invasion came out, I don't need to care about this item. I will already have this item, so I will more focus on Arcanite Reaper, you know, the guitar from the level 17 Elite Tower in Chieftain. Also, I'm saving Wonky Share because this item is from the quest. This don't have very specific spectral view, the glowing flame effects or something like that, but it's a classic unique still, and it's fit from the quest. You cannot farm it from the vault drops, so keep in mind to save. Also, this is the Argendown tabard. This can be obtained again during the second Scott invasion. The book from the ranks, because introducing the ranks in TBC is changed a lot. With the honor points you can buy items, not just to obtain the rank. And when there was during the vanilla anniversary, I brought this book just for the collection because it's already deleted from the game and you cannot see anymore in the game. This one is for the off spec. I need to make some free hour to see which item to delete and which item to keep in my bank. Let me put this one here. If you see, guys, I have a lot of items, a lot of unique items, of course, in my bank, and I need to make a 1 hour free or 2 to make a good comparison which item I need and which item I need to keep, and to get more free spaces, because when the Wrath of the Lich King will come, you have a lot of opportunities to bring new sets, to bring a PvP set, to bring a PvE set, to have some optional equipment and something like that. So keep in mind. Look, the Evil Mask is from the quest, so it also gives me a unique still with my rogue. Look how it is black, it's like ninja transmog. Red Defias Mask, I can farm it, but for now I will keep. If I don't have a lot of free spaces in my bank, I will remove it immediately, because this one will not be removed in the Wrath of the Lich King. Also, this one is from the Stratholm, and look, this is a separation between black and white, the same mask model. Anyways, this ring also I save, not for any reasons that Blizzard can give us Fist of Strength achievement or something like that, but this is one of the usable items and a previous raid item in the vanilla WoW, and that's why I keep it, because it's from the quest. Also, you cannot farm it. If you can see, I keep these items which is from the quest, and I need to keep it in my bank, because if I complete the quest and if I destroy the item, there is no chance to bring the item back anymore. But if it's the gold drop, I don't even care so much about that item, and I will destroy it. Also, for the Illiterate Tower, I see that the Anniversary servers has fixed the Illiterate Tower, so in the future patch I wait for the Wrath of the Lich King and to make sure to disable the auto loot and to see which tower is in the box. If it's the green, go in the guild section for tower creation and make sure that you will take a purple. If it's the purple one in the box, make sure to take the green one from the tower creator. And that's why I don't even open the Illiterate Tower. I save time and give a time to Blizzard if they can forget about this glitch, and I can bypass to have the both colors, green and purple, Illiterate Tower at the same time. But we will see in the future. Okay, anyways, that is with my items. Also, I will remind you once again, just keep these two items in your bank. This is the Aqua Quintessence, is very very important for your Fist of Strength achievement, guys. So just keep in mind that you need to to have this item if you want to the 5th element Fist of Strength achievement in the Wrath of the Lich King. Okay, let's make a free space in my... Oh my god, I'm a little bit lost. Instead of my Shemi, I entered my Priest. Just a second to swap my characters. Okay, even my character is in the hinterlands, so I need to wait 20 seconds before the logout. Okay, no problem. Let me just light a cigarette while I'm doing the profession, while I'm in the capital cities, in the Stormwind, in the Orgrimmar, for example. I also love to smoke some cigarettes and do the work, because there is no a combat fight. I don't need to be focused so I can handle my cigarette, because when you smoke a cigarette you need to chill, not to be stressed. Some people smoke from the stress, some people smoke from the chills, some people smoke when they drink a coffee, and so on. Now let's sell the items that I need to clear my inventory, because if I have some new upgrade from my spec, I need to see which item to destroy, which item to don't destroy. Let's destroy this mace with 1 strength, because tip for me, if you play Enhancement Shaman and if you have a lot of weapons, just destroy them, keep 2 weapons or one optional, 1 primary weapon, because this talent is not trained. I don't have this talent yet, so I need to be level 40 or 50 approx to got the dual wield to bring 2 weapons at the same time. Now I will bring this mace with a 4 attack power. I will bring this dagger. I will also bring this 2-handed staff, because with the 2-hand I will smash a little bit harder. More the slow, how much slower is the weapon, that's how much more damage you will do. With a slower weapon you will hit like a truck, you know. With a faster weapon you will strike like, you know, you'll hit the enemies like you scratching the targets with your nails. The pure example from the real life. Okay, this item I will keep. I need to be level 20 to obtain them. I had a better hands, of course. I will sell this. Mana, 100% sure that this will be helpful to heal, and I already have 1000 mana, and even if I swap the chest, okay, it's not a very good difference in my mana, so I will sell this. These also are better for the healings and the magical spells. I will get a better heals with this instant of 100 mana. This is nothing. The simple grinder. I need to keep this for my jewel crafting profession. I got these 3 weapons for my enhancement, and the staff, these 4 weapons I will bring here. So this I don't even need it. Kill the plum meat I need for cooking, but for now I will sell it. This mace, I don't need this. I don't have right now dual wield, so don't need this. The copper ore, let's smite them to make more free spaces, to reach some skill of my jewel crafting. With a raw stone I can make a 2 statue. In this situation this statue is very good if you run out of health, and in some clutch situation you can use the raw stone statue to heal you over time. It heals you for I think 8 damage per second it heals you, so in some cases it's a good to keep in your bank. Just keep it. There is a silver ore, a rare spawn vein. Thanks to that I got it in the last Deathmine run. It was not successful run, but in my opinion if we finish the Deathmines to the end I will got 3 more bars, nothing more. That's how classic World of Warcraft is beautiful. Look guys, because of my time zone is almost 7 in the morning. Look, the morning sun in the game. Look at the sunlights, the morning sunlights in the game, the effects, how beautiful it was. Stormwind City, the old town in the early hours, in the early morning hours. Fantastic. The whole ambient in the city is also fantastic. This is like a bingo. We're going to complete the quest. I forgot about this quest. For now I will use this to sell, even if I don't need to make gold on this character. So let's melt the orbs first. It's not like the adamant ores, which will, for one adamant bar you need 2 ores, 1 ore, 1 bar here from the copper ore, so it cannot free some space, but with this one I can train my jewel crafting profession and start making some necks over it. Awesome, I have a 21 to go. That's why I'm a smoker, and that's why I love to smoke at cigarettes while I'm waiting, while I'm smelting, while I'm doing my professions. I don't recommend you to use a smoke. If you're a smoker, I can give you an example where you're waiting. You can light up some cigarette, not in the middle of the fight. In the middle of the fight you can use a IQ ordinary smoking, IQOS, because with a regular cigarette you can make ash everywhere while you're fighting in the middle of the dungeon, arena, battle round, something like that. Okay, 3 more copper ore to go. Let's bring us into the jewel crafting section right now, guys. Let's create all of the rogue stones. Delicate copper wire. I need to save some copper for my rings also. Okay, for 1 single copper for rogue stone, sorry, I cannot make another statue, but I will sell it to free some space. I'll put it here for the clutch situations. Oh, sorry. Let's make some mathematics. How? One done. I will make a 2 delicate copper wire. I mean for 2 rings. Okay. I make more concentration here because now I will be more focused on the heavy copper ring because it's still yellow. I will get more. The chances to get a skill point are more higher than a braided copper ring or woven copper ring. Okay. Because this is divided, we need copper bar for the ring also, and we need a copper bar for the dedicated copper wire. So we need to be careful how we spend the copper ore. If you do the jewel crafting, also be careful about that. Now I don't have enough copper ore for the ring, but okay, we will keep the copper wire here. At the moment we have a 53 of the jewel crafting skill. In my future streams I will make tips and tricks and more efficiency of which items and in which time to use to bring the profession and to level up your profession more smoother and more faster, of course. Now this ring, if it's your first character, if you don't have another character here, and if this character is your main, just make sure to put these rings on the auction house. You can more make extra gold from it, just to know. It's a really good tactic and strategy to put everything from your profession that you make in the auction house. It's the extra gold from the items. Okay, I will sell this statue because the maximum of the stack is the 5. I need to train the... I forgot to train the mining just to smell the tin ore. I need to put another ores in my bank because my jewel crafting profession is at 53 and I need to go to Exorder just to train my profession. So when I will switch to Kalimdor, I will make a debut to train and to upgrade my profession, because if you do and if you are focused on the leveling way much more faster, just ignore the profession and focus on the questing and doing some dungeon spam and other stuff. But if you are not rushy to make your character to cape level as soon as possible, you can go to Exorder and to train your jewel crafting profession. It will be good. Okay. You need bronze, tin, silver. Nice. I will do this with my smelting because the copper ore is almost grey. Even in the tin ore is grey, so I will not use anymore. I need to make a bronze bar to make a skill from the mining, from the smelting, not from the mining, from the mine. The random ores around the world. I will make also one bronze and I will collect this in my bank to make more free spaces for the next ores and for the next items. Brilliant, I see that the silver ore of course will be in the orange. By the way, grey means that you get 0 from smelting it. Green one means that there is a 25% that you will reach a skill point, The yellow one means that 50% is a 50-50 if you get the skill point, and the orange one means that the chances to get a skill is a 75. 77. On this number I got now 78 of the mining. It doesn't really even matter, because if you get some 70 of your mining skill, just focus to rush your skill, because to have some more skill to mine the silver ore, because you need a 75. That's really matters of a lot of situation when you see a silver and your profession is not trained enough to mine those ores, so be careful. Okay guys. Let's go to put those bars in my bank. I got some enhancement items here, that's why sometimes I get struggle with the free slots of my inventory. But if you know how to coordinate with your items and which item is needed in the future and which item not, you will don't have a struggle with your inventory. Also, for the next patches. Okay, I will destroy this. I'll put my wool cloth, the mining pickaxe, this one I will keep in my bank. Also this one I will keep in my bank. The bronze bar, tin ores, bronze bar, silver ores, everything else. This is for quest. Also this one I will put. These potions are very good. I have a priest with the alchemy and the herbalism, and I need to make more potions to save in some clutches, to save our life of the whole dungeon if I am healer, if I'm doing some quests as enhancement shaman, to bring some health potions, just to don't die, of course. This can give me some food buff, so I'll keep it. This, when the duration will end, this item will be destroyed because it's from a mage. So we have enough spaces. 31. I think it's good. Okay. I will keep also these items. I will not return in the old town to smelt. I can smelt in the Goldshire, but there is no bank in Goldshire, so I'll keep it in my bank. Also, this is a first companion, as I said previously. This is the first companion because the Deathmines is the first dungeon ever made. So this parrot is the first companion in the game. Awesome. Okay guys. I will reach this to level 20. my goal is to reach this character to level 20, because I have a work to do with my rogue to make some gold for my epic fly mount, of course. Let's go now to the Westfall. Okay, there is clear here. I don't see any trouble. I need here to return the quest, and I missed the messenger quest. I haven't seen, as soon as I enter the Westfall, I haven't seen the messenger quest here right now. Just a second. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, sorry for that, and thank you for your attention. Let's complete this quest right here and continue to our journey. As I mentioned before, our goal is to reach a level 20 before I end with my session, with my streaming session. Okay, now after this quest, because I mentioned before, I haven't seen a Westfall messenger. When I complete this quest, this is the chain quest and the pre-quest till we unlock the Devious messenger. So for the escort quest, I don't think that as I enhance my shaman can do this quest solo, but we can try it. This is the trajectory which the Devious messenger goes around. So now I see that I have another quest here, the Captain Treasure quest. Of course I haven't completed yet. The magic cards, this one is with a group, so I need to be careful. This mobs is 4 levels below me, so I don't really think that they can give me a good and efficient experience gains. So let's continue with our journey. Okay, just to see how much XP I will get from this mob. I got double XP right now. Nice. My defense skill has increased. 106 HP. XP. Sorry about that. The mobs is 3 levels below me, that's why it's very easy to kill them. 90 XP. 90 XP, or with a non-double XP is the 4 XP in the regular way, so it's not really bad. 10 mobs is equal to 450 XP, while the quest rewards in the XP on this level is around that 40 to 400 to 5 maximum if it's elite, but if it's not elite it's the 500. If the mob is the elite one and we need to kill it and this is in the quest, the rewards are really good because we can get a 2000 approx XP from that quest. So this is vanilla. In some cases you need to use mob grinding, to focus on mob grinding. It's a repetitive method to do that because it's not as I said previously, that also like dungeon spam, you need to spam over and over. Only the dynamic in the dungeon is you see always the different items that they can drop, but not like that in the second boss in the game, or third boss in the Death Mines, that you can always see that intellect ring. That is the repetitive one in Death Mines, but the difference in the questing is you need to took, for example, oats from that field, you need to kill some mobs, some kind of mobs, and that's on. You need to find something. That is the dynamics in the quest that make the quest more not so boring, like a spam to kill one over and over the same mob. Same as like farming, gold farming. You need to do repetitive one to make some gold making methods. In my future streams I also will give you some tips and tricks how to make some really good gold making. That's good. Okay guys, let me just check the requests for the captain's treasure over there. We are the same level with the Dust Devil, because as soon as you enter the Westfall as level 12 character, it's a very bad if you see this guy, because this guy is a really nightmare for some lower level players. Oh, he cycled me. I'm with the intellect items, or as I say it with my words, with the restoration spec. So I need to be careful with his attacks. That's why this guy deserves to die. This is the vengeance for those players who died from this guy at the early levels. That's why I'm satisfied to kill this guy. Okay guys, Well, we go on our way. Let's kill some random mobs for extra HP. And I think on level 19 will be a right moment to switch to Red Ridge Mountains, of course. Red Ridge Mountains is really good, with some ruins, with some orcs, with some Dragon King and something like that. The Smite, you will not take the Holy Smite. After this fight I need to switch my items for enhancement, to have some more attack power, of course for agility. Compared to this one, I will destroy this one, because this have a spell power which will give on my Earth Shock or Flame Shock abilities more power. Two levels to switch this. Let me just put this one into the weapon section. Backpack. 3 items from the Defio set. Simply grinder. Okay, this time I'm using an intellect cloak. Okay, I had 960 mana before with the intellect items, and with the agility and strength items I get 840 mana, which was not so big difference from my mana scales. Now the damage is pretty good right now. These humanoids can be a little bit boring. Let's kill these Murlocs until we get that Captain Sanders' hidden treasure quest. Okay, 135 XP per mob is wonderful, because 10 mobs is 1000 and 350. Oh, I forgot to heal up. I'm talking too much and I'm not focused 100% of the game. Sorry about my death. Also, that is the part from the game, but if we play on a hardcore, I will be able to speak a lot and to explaining about the game. I will be focused more into the game, just to don't die. That is the key on the hardcore, and that is the point, just to don't die. To keep your character as soon as is possible alive. So that's how we will do it in the future streams. I also will make a content with the hardcore with my epic mage friend, because he is a newbie, and the streams will be a lot of funny to watch. Just don't forget to subscribe and follow my channel, guys. Fantastic one. I have a lot of patience, but my patience, how time passes, it dies and die, because I cannot be more patient just for the Warcraft Lich release. I don't know why Blizzard made that mistake. They replaced one of the greatest expansions of World of Warcraft of all time. They took Cataclysm over his place. Now on the place of the Keta is Mist of Pandaria. Unfortunately for few years will be Velos of Draenor, so I don't know what was the Blizzard plans for the classic projects, to be honest. Okay, parry. I'll be drinking some mana. For my Earth Shock I need a lot of mana. No. I cannot. This is not a poison, this is a something like curse. Let me heal myself, because this debuff can interrupt my future heals. I need to be careful. Okay, DPS invite me. Shame counts. I can debuff this, cure my poison army. Wait, just to see. Now it's 7 in the morning and I will see frequent groups with death mines forming right now. We have ore here to mine the copper ore, so just to ask my teammates, can you summon? I'm technically close to the dungeon, but thanks to TBC, another players who already there can summon me. So it's not a big deal like in Vanilla WoW. You need to have Woolog to summon you. You need to travel. Oh my god, look how the sun is brighter right now. Because now is not early in the morning, now is the morning. Look at the sun, guys. Oh, the sun over the Westfall shore is a blessing. If it is in the virtual, I enjoy it because it's from the Azeroth, you know. Azeroth is designed just for those who are really and true fans of Azeroth to enjoy over the beauty of the games and the wonders. Okay, let's continue. Thank you. I'm here. Okay, let's purge my potion. Poison is not really good for our health. Let me drink some mana because until we get there. Oh, I see the problem. I have only 18 mana drinks, so I need to be careful with my mana because. But when I see, I play enhancement shaman, so I think that will not be a big problem about that, for my opinion. Out of hand, 3 intellect, 1 spirit. Here we go with the shield. Okay, I still have 810 for the man, which is almost good. Should I already check? Oh, he doing a escort quest. Okay, no problem. No problem, mate. Do your escort quests. We are here to wait you. Let's summon this guy. I'll do another smoke while waiting for. Now, let's roll. Let's get deeper into the dead mines to explore the defiest hideout, to venture deep into the dead mines, the mines of the dead. Let's keep going. Okay, fair, no totem. Okay, let's clear this for extra XP. Clear these guys. Kill. This is an non-elite ads, so the XP is divided to 5 persons. So I don't think that this is the efficient way to, an effective way to get some extra XP, but why not? 30, 10 mobs with a 30 XP. Can give us 300 XP, 100 mobs can give us 3000 XP, and more close to level 70, guys. Now we have a dungeon composition with a tank, heal, rage damage, melee damage, and it's a little bit smooth to spam the mobs. Okay. Let's kill them. Kill them all. Nice. Let's keep going. Now I think that it's time to reach the elite mobs, which will be more good with the XP farm. Interact. Okay. Take some lightning shield on me. And that's it. Silver vein. I'm satisfying when I see a silver vein, with knowing that it's a rare vein and it not will be spawned so well and so often. That's why I'm satisfying to see this ore. I will be a little bit greedy and selfish this time. Lightning shield. I see that I don't have mana. My mana is low. And the same warning that you will heal so often in the classic series. It's not like a retail. This one is optional, but let's kill them. Why not? I see our leader is a restoration druid. I don't think that he will have a trouble healing us. Even if he is level 16, he can have some trouble with the pulling. When we reach the boat and on the bridges, it will be a little bit trouble, but I warn him to stay back just to be safe with the pulls. Okay, 2 more bars till level 19. Fantastic. Let's get started. It's time to put here totems, AoE, the Fire Nova totem. Let's get him here. Our hunter cannot strike it with his bow. Another Fire Nova totem. Damn. How my DPS meter jumps with the AoE. Searing totem. Interrupt your flame strike because you don't have any other spell. Nice. Slice and nice. Okay, this one was not non-elite mobs, so we can strike him. Nice. Nice. Let me drink some mana, boys. Okay, I think that the mobs are a little bit spared for the fire totem, but this is the right moment for my fire totem. Fire Nova totem, he got aggro over it and destroyed before it was exploded. Bad RNG move. Okay, he is also a non-elite mob, so I can kill him. Tin vein and copper vein. I think that other don't have mining, so I will be extra greedy and extra selfish 100%. Let me I got 1 stack of my lightning shield. That's good. Let's put Strength Heart totem. I will put a Saving totem, but I don't have mana right now. There is it. I'll kill this one. Kill this one for extra XP, guys. I warn on every single dungeon a lot of people I warn to kill a lot of mobs just to maintain the 100% maintenance about XP gains per dungeon run, because a lot of people avoid to clear the wall dungeon at all. Here will be the first boss. I see that our tank is a little bit rushy, he doesn't see mana or the DPS, only he maintained and focused on the healer mana only. Okay, let's put the string totem to maintain our DPS. Sealing totem is 15 seconds, okay. Oh my god, the rogue is dead. Now it's time for, but until the fire node totem explode, we clear them. This boring maze. Okay, now I have opportunities to grid over the items. I have, oh my god, I already filled. Before half hour I cleared my inventory and I already cleared. Okay, I will go for essential knowledge to maintain my mana. I will maintain all these talents for extra critical. Wait, I will rest the rogue. At least I don't know if the druid has already completed the quest, so it's not a big problem. I see that the rogue is a little bit patient to wait us. Hey healer, I will give him a gift of my room, so his HP will be fulfilled. Just a second guys, stay tuned. Okay, sorry. By the way, Lost Plagas needs... I'm playing on a Spine Shatter. It was a Europe server. Sorry about my late reply. I'm focused in game. By the way, tell me what and how can I play with you, which situation is good for you for play, and of course most important is, are you play on the Europe servers or American servers? Just tell me, I can help with you. I will try to stay honest with you and kind to you. By the way, thank you for your watch and for your play. Oh, grats. By the way, I appreciate every single replay, every single comment, every single subscribe and follow, guys. Thank you for staying with me. And yeah, thank you to your support to build my career with Twitch streams. I started very lately. I'm sad about that, but never is too late to start something. You don't need to be, of course, professional to start, but you need to start to be a professional, as I said. So thank you for everything. I appreciate. Anyway, just a second, guys. Sorry, I'll be late to start to fight the mob, but yeah. Okay, let's clear the zone before the boss will even came out. The tank is a little bit rushy. He don't leave me to jinx some mana. Okay. My steering totem will help to maintain and to bring back the DPS count or the DPS meter. A dagger skill increased to 92. So it is good. It is good. Nice. Very nice, guys. We have a melee-ized. Oh, this one is very big upgrade from my enhancement spec. The hands don't need this. I will destroy this item. I don't really matter to the common items. Okay, nice. I had a big luck in the RNG on this character compared to my rogue. By the way, for the rogue, I was very happy when I take the scorching pet from the Midsummer Festival the event, because that pet, that companion, will be removed in the patch 3.33. It is the patch in the Wrath of the Lich King Ice Crown patch, introducing of the Ice Crown Citadel. And as I mentioned before, I'm a massively big collector of the items that are limited access, only limited time you can obtain, and after some time the items are not even obtainable. So I was happy like a kid when I get the pet. I farmed it from my old character on my priest, because if you're level 70 you can do 6 times per day, 1 time in the heroic mode and 5 times in the normal mode. It compared per person, 5 man, 5 times in the normal. And when I do on the rogue, I get it in the normal mode, the Scorching Pet Companion, and I was happy like a little kid, because even on my main character I got that limited companion that will be removed in the patch 3.33. And because I mentioned that for me, maybe for other players is not a big item just so big, but some items for me are very big because in the future patches the item will be deleted. Oh my god, the tank doesn't hold the aggro. Okay, now it's time for the searing totem in this case. That's why it's important before we start the boss to clear the wall goblins here, the wall trash before start. Try picking the mobs. We need to pick while he is on this wooden bridge. That's how we can handle easy with this boss. Last Plagas Nate, thank you man for your comment. Just watch my streams and tell me here in the replay section. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me, and feel free to whisper me in game. You can see my character in game names, so you can, if you are on Spine Shatter, I'm playing on Spine Shatter, I can help you, as depends on what you need to do. That is that with a lot of players are not focusing, they focusing on the loot instead of boss on that sneak goblin that is exiting from this lumber master mechanism. And yeah, from our opinion, they made this like a joke. The Blizzard made this like a joke. They make the loot section as soon as we kill this lumber master, we get the loot, and when we kill this goblin, we have another loot instead of have a global loot from the lumber master and the snake. And the people see, oh my god, what did this drop? Did I need this item? Don't need this item? And the sneak goblin was spawned and start killing us, like this case. Alright, let's start moving again and again and again and again. While we're waiting, let me blow up some Tyrian cigarettes. By the way, this spirit healer is a little bit far from the Dead Mines entrance. We need to run through the Defias hideout, then we need to sneak through the caves until we reach to the entrance of the dungeon. But okay, it is not so big, and